Welcome to the North American RLCS Spring Split Recap.
Perfectly touched, perfectly scored, wonderfully done.
Finds turn throw on the wall, back down to first kill with a full tank, saves it up! No way!
They're really having to get up in the air fast.
Oh, no! How do you recover this?
Going into spring, the world was keen, nay, desperate to know whether Envy, Space Station Gaming,
Which their counterattacks happen, see if they can catch.
Oh, they can't!
NRG,
It's a tough one. Can't decide. Oh, that is just beautiful.
or the newly inner rings Rogue would be the region's best this time around.
You know the drill. 3 regionals plus a major, groups into knockout gauntlet into single elim.
And so for one last split, the teams got to work.
Hello and welcome to the Rocket League Championship Series Season X.
While groups A and B went as expected, Space Station Gaming fumbled in Group C.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when you have a player like AJ to pull off those opportunities. And speaking of them,
Oh yeah, also FaZe Clan were in the scene now, and announced it live on stream with this awesome video. The cheeky little scamps.
SSG did make it through, but as the only top team in the knockout gauntlet's lower bracket.
The upper brackets feature match, this bad boy.
And Justin's tires right there. He's got a situation where First Killer has the ball. Oh no! That flip on the goal line. First, the air dribble gets it by Squishy. The double tap is good.
Envy, Susquehanna Sonics, and G2 fielding the legendary Rizzo for the last time before his retirement, 1 out, dumping Kansas City Pioneers through the one trapdoor that everyone wanted to avoid.
Rapid's waiting, he's so good at these. Gets the flip reset off the wall, and he's gonna sink it in the corner. Now it's beast mode, up he goes. So quick against his opponents.
Spring's first set of quarterfinals would feature 3 Game 7s and 1 massive upset.
Can they step up in these final moments, or will Rogue come through?
wow. Oh, wow.
The shot, far post, Taroko!
Things looking solid from version 1, but they are stuck in their own half. Chicago, he finishes it off. And memory again, taking on the touches he needs, and how about that? They know better than to sit in defense and let NRG come at them. They need threats, and there's one.
They have done it, and NRG are out.
Susquehanna Sonics had surprised us all. And as for G2, Rizzo's Swan Song had now already matched their best result of the season.
Could they finally, in Rizzo's last ever attempt, reach an RLCS X Grand Finals?
J-Naps gets dunked by First Killer. Taroko in the air. Plays it
That's
off
FaZe.
the wall. Does he have the touch? He does. Can he create an opportunity? Rizzo gets the touch, but Taroko's right there. Shot on top. That's it!
It wasn't meant to be for Rizzo and G2, but Rogue still had a job to do.
He couldn't change the trajectory. Here's first kill on the other end. Gives the breakthrough rapid 3-0 Rogue! Rogue has been controlling the pace of this series. Just simply through the fundamentals there, they bait the defender to the side. First Killer scores again. This one's getting out of hand.
Rogue had strengthened their claim of being the region's best. And on a personal level, First Killer had strengthened his claim of being the world's best. But the RLCS X demands one thing above all else: consistency.
Rogue are great, don't get me wrong, but they're kinda slow starters. Case in point, Regional 2, where their Group A results were only good enough for the Knockout Gauntlet's lower bracket.
Much hotter out the gates was Space Station Gaming,
And it's bad news for FaZe. Now a great shot rattles in off the crossbar.
while Group B went as expected. Group C came down to the big dogs in their final game.
Mechanical WizKid Drees had replaced Rizzo, and G2 were looking strong.
Trying to get into position. The shot! Near post, J-Naps! Pressure mounting for NRG, but that extra tap from J-Naps will get the first goal here for Drees in this series.
Finally, Envy could top Group D by beating the Susquehanna Sonics.
He looks for the drop to Atomic, who puts it on target. What a team play! Envy strikes first. Atomic looking for the soft shot under shot. T-Grow still makes the stop on Turbo Pulsa.
In the Knockout Gauntlet's upper bracket, SSG kept up their blistering pace. NRG versus KCP would be much closer.
Justin to pick it up from his corner. Squishy demolished behind him. To all the players. Memory's just got to get into the goal, and he will. Rapid puts it in. I don't know if there's many players I would put my money on more than Garrett G in that situation. Oh my goodness! Oh, Justin out of his corner with 15 seconds left. Memory's looking for the security. Oh!
And after After G2 smashed Stromboli, FaZe versus Envy was meant to be much closer.
Offense as well, that lets them have the attack, but hold on a second. AJ! Throw downfield, quick transition from FaZe, and AJ picks the right side!
The big boys would avoid each other and any slip-ups in the lower bracket, meaning Championship Sunday would be extra spicy.
Someone bring the potato chips.
It is time now, though, to head over to the Verizon Skybox for our first match of Championship Sunday.
To do it again, though, and he won this time. First killer beats it to 1-1.
They don't want to take the risks that they would have done at any other time. Rattles, looks to the command. Off the crossbar!
As Typical waits for Squishy's clear. He has Reynolds down in front. He sees Arsenal in the wing. He's got
Look at the passing.
Pass to Reynolds. Back to
Oh my goodness!
passing from Space Station Gaming. Mist forces the ball in front. Almost got a shot himself, but Dries took it out. Mist isn't done. Mist is never done.
Atomic takes control. He's looking for Turbo Pulse on the infield pass. They connected. It's going to come down into his hood. What a read! Atomic takes the lead for Envy. Atomic sitting there with one chain.
Oh my gosh!
The goal, and they still find the save. Space Station stands strong on the goal line.
Oh, Typical pulls another one off the goal line, and he's got a chance to end it right down the middle.
Space Station Gaming had won their first RLCS X event since the fall major, and it was good to have them back. But North American Rocket League was in a volatile place. Regional 3 was anyone's to win.
Well, I mean, as long as they're in the Big Four.
With international Rocket League lands sadly not yet safe, we learned that the region's top 6 teams would instead qualify for the North American RLCS X Championship. There would be $400,000 on offer in this region alone.
Going into Regional 3, dubbed the Lamborghini Open, 4 of those 6 top points earners were locked in. The question was which 2 out of G2, FaZe Clan, and Shopify Rebellion, who picked up Kansas City Pioneers, would avoid finishing the dreaded 7th.
Hello there, and welcome to the North American Rocket League Championship Series presented by Verizon. This is the Lamborghini Open.
In the Lamborghini Open, Group A was one for the nerds, as despite winning 3 series and only losing 1, Rogue could only finish third. Third! For math reasons.
Maths, sir. Meanwhile, SSG beat FaZe to top Group B.
Well played, AJ.
Oh, what a pass! And what a shot!
Group C was both simple to calculate and upset-free.
Came up empty and missed a breakout.
Yeah, he wanted to get that pass to Rule, talking about passes. How about that?
Which just left Group D, where G2 would surely beat Alpine. Oh.
Still a little bit dicey here for NRG as Dries gets over one. Can he get back to it? Oh, Dries off the ceiling!
Justin, the squishy! It's how NRG start, it's how they finish.
In the knockout gauntlet, the drama was once more in the lower brackets. If Shopify Rebellion lost to G2, they could kiss the RLCSX NA Championship goodbye.
He's back into the box!
Instead, Rebellion kept the race for top 6 unbearably close, while dragging G2 right back down to the danger zone. But the points tallying could come later, Gibbs. For now, we had a Championship Sunday to enjoy.
Till now, versus NRG, I mean, they're getting thrown into the lion's den because NRG, obviously one of the best in North America. And you're seeing why here with Garrett G going for the flip reset. And almost got thrown into the top right corner. A pass in the midfield for Garrett G. And it goes up to Rocco.
NRG's reward was a winnable match against Oxygen, who'd exceeded all expectations just by getting here.
Justin passed in the midfield, but Garrett all the way in his back third, and Squishy rotating around. Goes down somehow, no way! Garrett G will eventually touch the ball a second time, but it's just a block. 50-50, and the counterattack could not push it underneath. The defender's getting away enough. Now Krasik's trying. Oh no, LJ bounced off the bar!
NRG's extra experience was enough to see them through, but both of the heavyweights in semi-final 2 had been here time and time again.
To game 7.
Oh my gosh!
Reynolds is going to get it through the entire defense. Is this finally the one that is Turbo?
The Regional 3 Grand Finals, one final bout of the age-old fight between NRG and their 4-time world champion former teammate Turbo.
Atomic was looking for the pass, and we stay scoreless. Oh, maybe goes only for the moment. That one's gonna climb in from Justin. Works his way around. Oh, he got him. Turbo Pulsar! Envy starting to win these more and more. Atomic, just like that.
In Spring Regional 3, it was once more Envy's turn to claim the $30,000 top prize.
But the 10 highest points earners in Spring had one final battle to fight in. One last $100,000 on offer, one more major.
where all eyes would be on FaZe Clan, Shopify Rebellion, and an ever more nervy G2 eSports.
As good as these three teams had been, there was only room for two of them in the RLCS X NA Championship.
In the spring major group stages, a bunch of stuff happened that led to this.
We had very few mistakes on our end, and yeah, that leads to us having fun when we're winning, for sure.
Naz, if you want to go next.
I thought it was Tiny next. Oh my God.
I thought my answer was really bad or something. I was like,
Come on, Garrett.
No, not that. This.
We have Shopify Rebellion versus FaZe Clan. One of them is going to the North American Championships.
Just keeping control of the ball, even finds memory on the right-hand side. Gyro deflects it up to Lucian. What a play!
It's not really been the case. Those hits off the backboard have not been working. That from Liquid is going to work just nicely. As Lucian taps the ball onto the floor.
After 342 entire days of the regular RLCS X season, it had come down to one game, but FaZe Clan had earned their spot. Top 6 done and dusted, we still had a major to finish.
Turo able to shave that ball out. Justin finally finds Garrett. It's too hard for First Killer to save. And now they're about to threaten at the end of regulation. First Killer the pop. Rogue go to the shot, and there it is. And there's just nothing developing for Rogue. Garrett shot on net. And First Killer gets saved by the crossbar, and Squishy puts it in anyway.
Neither FaZe nor G2 had ever reached an RLCS X final. For one of them, that was about to change.
Wasting as much time as they can. Janice, maybe a flip reset will lead into something here. But of course, you've got an answer from Chicago. Okay, this looks good. 2v1 situation. The fake from Gyro.
Chicago bounces the ball back out. What a play! He's going to try and set himself up. And what a cheeky move that was. And Illusion tasked with keeping the game alive.
AJ.
Back to AJ. To Illusion.
Our final major for Season X Grand Final is on its way.
All three members of NRG piled up here in the corner. Placed it well, upper 90. JNAPS is shooting hot today.
I mean, G2 is saying you're only scoring unless you outplay us, and that is a tough thing to do consistently in Rocket League.
Justin dodges the demo.
Wait, he gets to score that?
No way! Tie game! Bone, but still makes the save. Connects with Squishy on the pass too. Such efficiency from NRG, and he'll get the goal!
It's a very positionally sound approach to the challenges for NRG, and it's bailing them out of a lot of awkward spots.
G2 in the upper 90 right now. Look at that. Oh, no shot.
That miss from Drees might be the reset button in NRG.
Looking for passes, Squishy! That's the series!
North America had back-to-back major winners, and they came in the form of NRG. Garrett, Justin, and Squishy had rediscovered their love for the game, making their statement ahead of next month's regional championship.
when it comes to like LANs, like I think we're gonna do amazing because we all are very experienced on LAN. We've won so many LANs individually.
To find out who will win the lion's share of $400,000, tune into the North American RLCS X Championship Grand Finals on June 20th.